Hola and shalom, and if you're watching this on a Saturday, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rebellion, and we are back with some more Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. So, picking up right where we left off last time, actually. Let's see, yeah, it's only 5:15, so we still have a little bit more time if we want to run back up to Hotchkiss's room. But I don't think we're going to worry about going up there yet. I do know that we need to, I don't know why I keep going up this side. I could go up the other side. But anyway, I know we need to figure out what is causing all the knocking, banging. But I don't see anything that would cause that. And I can't, like, look into other people's or anything, so... And this is a dead end. I already checked that. So... Not sure what's going on. Okay, this, we saw in the video Hotchkiss was recording, that this says something about a diamond. But I don't read French, and I already tried to ask Jacques about it. And it's not letting me, so... I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, well, we can go here real quick. And I had to just make sure nobody was in her room. Okay, I don't see anything. Alright. Getting close to time for her to be coming back, so I don't want to take a chance of messing that up. Okay. See, this is very similar to the design that was back there in the peephole, so I'm not really sure.
It's locked.
Okay, well, it's locked. I get it. Gotta figure out what we're supposed to be doing. Because nobody's really giving us any tasks. Yeah, that's a dead end. I don't get why there's so many dead ends. But no. I believe it was that one. Okay, so I don't get this. These symbols here. This one says don't touch, which this one does the lights that are right here, so. Okay. Wait. Clean elevator reset. So does that mean that the elevator works? Oh, that fixed it! Oh my gosh. We did it. Yes. Okay, so now we need to go up here. And go across here. What is this?
It's stuck.
Okay, so we'll have... Wait a minute. Oil. Okay. So what's here?
The elevator's in the way.
Alright. Okay, well... We'll come back to that in a minute. I want to go this way. Because up here... There's a spot to get in here. Thumping is like freaking me out. It's like a heartbeat or something. The library. Okay, so we can go back. That was close.
Okay, I hear you.
That was so close. Oh my gosh.
Darn you, crazy old man.
Hmm?
I know you hid that thing around here somewhere.
What's he looking for?
The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
Oh my gosh. What's this? An atlas of the United States? It's Wisconsin. Okay. Not sure what this will be for, but I'm going to take a picture of this so that we have this for later. There we go. Okay.
Sure is dusty.
Right there. So that's how we get our fingerprints. Whoa. That's one heck of a hole. Okay, I want to go here. Okay. So 3 star 7 2, right? No, 3 star 2 7. That's what it is. Okay, so let me write that down so we don't forget. All right, so now we got the passcode for the library. Here's another book. Diary of Hans Axel von Fersen. Okay. Von Fersen was a Swedish-French soldier and diplomatic agent who became a close friend of the Queen Marie Antoinette during the early 1780s and went on to work for the counter-revolutionary movement after 1789. After Antoinette's execution in 1793, von Fersen wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death until his own death in 1810. Many scholars have concluded that he must have been in love with her. His diary recounts his political movements during this time and provides us with valuable historical insight into the political climate in France at the end of the 18th century. Okay. Oh wow. 1991, June 3rd. The trouble in France continues to mount. The revolutionaries have forced the king and queen to return to the Tuileries in Paris, where they are living like virtual prisoners. I am working with the counter-revolutionaries to help the royal couple escape to England. Okay, June 18th. Everything is arranged. False passports, a carriage, disguises. Just after midnight on Tuesday, the king and queen, dressed as servants, will slip out of the city by coach. I will be their driver. I have instructed Marie to bring her jewels with her. If they are stopped, she may be able to bargain with the revolutionaries, her diamonds for her life. I can have no peace until I know that she is safe beyond the treachery of this revolution. June 27th. Alas, what a cursed night. I had not expected that Commander Lebeuf, or Boeuf, whatever, Marie's most outspoken enemy, would be present at the checkpoint in Varennes. Marie tried to negotiate, but that scoundrel took her jewels and threw her at the mercy of his revolutionary apes anyway. I was helpless to stop him. She and Louis were escorted back to Paris like common criminals. The situation is grim indeed. July 1st. I still cannot speak to the Queen as she is kept under full-time surveillance. I am awaiting orders from Vienna as to what to do next, but I fear that it may be too late to save Marie or her husband. The thought of her suffering destroys me. Wow. Okay. So that's all there is there, it looks like. Okay, can't go there. Go here. Ooh, what's this? Looks like candle wax. Okay, here's another book. True stories behind famous portraits. Ooh, that. I recognize that one from here in the hotel. Okay, of the many great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career, none has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the Revolution broke out. It all began when King Louis XVI, Marie's husband, commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 52-carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the master, Bonnet, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles in the tower room of the Château Roquemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the Queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Roquemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the Queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the Crown of Ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector. Oh, wow. So maybe that's what he's looking for. It's the crown. What is this? A sly rabbit will have 3 openings in its den. Hello. Okay. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Don't know what to do with that one yet. So we got our first puzzle. Oh, hello. Purple-Hearted Queen by Hotchkiss. That's the one that's staying here. Traditional history books have seldom mentioned it, but there is ample evidence that Marie Antoinette's favorite color was purple. This is not an insignificant fact, as some might think, but one that may offer great insight into the character of the Queen, who, I believe, has been hastily and unfairly judged, both in her lifetime and up to today. Purple is traditionally considered to be a color of majesty or royalty, but this does not mean that it is merely a color of wealth and power. On a deeper level, purple symbolizes loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth. When Marie had her portrait painted by the master Marcel Bonnet, she chose to pose holding a purple rose. instead of wearing the extravagant diamond tiara that King Louis XVI had given her. She knew that it would be insensitive to wear such a tiara at a time when the French masses were starving and angry. By choosing the rose, Marie acted with wisdom and loyalty to her people. As one of the last acts of her short life, Marie chose to wear purple slippers for her walk to the guillotine, convicted of crimes for which she never confessed, crimes that were never proven. Marie accepted her death sentence with resignation. However, as she walked to meet her death in her favorite purple slippers, she expressed her unshakable dignity and her silent protest as to the truth of her innocence. Wow, that's deep. I wouldn't have considered that. Okay. Well, it looks like that's all that's down here. So let's go back upstairs. Okay, so that we can get out of here. Okay, we're in the basement. Let's take this up to the first floor. And you know what? Actually, we need to see if we can get down. And nope, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so I guess let's see if we can go around and unlock the door somehow. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I figured it out. Duh. Okay, so oh no, you can't just tell it to stop. Well, darn it. I was hoping. So what's... Huh. I don't know. Alright, so let's move out here. Alright, let's go call our friends, I think. And see what they can tell us. They may be able to help us more than we think. Because I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do next. Messages.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought. Until I talked to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high? Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
Never know.
You guys, I've heard these awful screeching and banging noises at night.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, all right. Lisa Ostrom's heard them too. They sound like they're coming from the belly of the castle.
Maybe the castle has a bad case of indigestion.
Oh,
Seriously though, have you searched the castle? Maybe it's the library vandal doing more damage.
I agree with Bess. Wait till the sounds start again and then follow your ears. But don't forget, there's more to Ezra Wickford's castle floor plan than meets the eye.
Hear that, Nancy? She agrees with me. I think I'm going to faint.
Yeah, they never agree very often.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
There's a world of discovery still to be made in the library, Nancy.
Well,
Yes.
a mini world, anyway.
Mini
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and update the boyfriend as well. 555, 857. That way there's no issues.
Ned Nickerson Hotline, can I help you?
Well, hello there. I sure hope you can help.
Hey Nancy, I thought it might be you. What's up?
Creepy sounds at night. Can you figure out what or who could be causing them? How can I get to the secret door?
How can I get to that secret door when the elevator's always in the way?
How about calling the elevator up to another floor?
But then how do I get into the elevator shaft? I can't just climb out of the elevator and then jump.
Guess you'll have to go through that ventilation duct and climb down the ladder.
Oh, I'm so
you're
dumb.
recommending I go through the front door of the library?
Sure, I know it's a little boring for your taste, but at least the burglar alarm will spice things up a little. You'd better do some research on that code.
Duh, I completely forgot about that. Okay.
There are these creepy sounds at night. I can't figure out what or who could be causing them.
With all the history behind that place, I'll bet it's full of grumpy old ghosts.
Ned, since when do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know, but it sure sounds cool, doesn't it? Anyway, where are the sounds coming from?
That's just it. They seem to be coming from behind certain walls.
I bet they're coming from inside the tower. You've got to find the entrance, Nancy.
Bye, Ned.
Keep me posted.
Okay, so now we got that all figured out. So let's go down here. I don't know why I didn't think to put the, or to go through the library and go through the duct. Okay. So, we want to call the elevator up to this floor. Oh, it was already there. Alright, let me get my passcode here. Okay, 3*27. Whew, this is going to be difficult. Oh, come on. 3*27. Oh, okay, so it's 3*72, not 27. Okay. I'm going to correct that on my little tablet here. I just know there's a door there or something. Just don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. But all of this came out rather than going in. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Mini world. Ah! This thing. Oh. That's the puzzle. Okay. -5, 10, or -15, then 10, then -5. Okay. So that's what Bess meant. But I don't get how you turn it. Okay. What was that? Is that the door up here? It is. Holy crap, it's dark in here. lighter.
It's so dark in here.
There we go. Uh-oh. A key! There's a key in the candle. Oh my gosh. What the heck? The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. Okay. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love, perhaps you left misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me, so I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. Oh my God, Dexter's the son of the owner. Oh my gosh, he's not just a curator. This is his inheritance. Oh my gosh. Bugs. Ugh, I don't like bugs. Butterflies are pretty, but I don't like bugs. Wow. That... Oh, I thought that said Dexter for a second. Okay. Oh. Didn't mean to click that, but okay. Oh, there's something here. What's this? When he was good, he was very, very good. What's that? Dexter, the sun in my life. Madison students from all corners of Wisconsin competed at the Badger State Spelling Bee in Madison on Saturday. The day began with 116 finalists ages 9 to 15 at Capitol Elementary School. After 14 rounds of competition, there were 3 remaining finalists: Marcia Aldridge of Dresser, Tanya Jones of Ladysmith, and Dexter Egan of Butter Ridge. In the end, Egan, a 5th grader, correctly spelled sesquicentennial? Holy crap! To earn an all-expense-paid trip next month to the Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., not to mention a trophy and statewide fame. After the contest, Dexter said he had been preparing for the event since last fall. The charming 11-year-old was just one of more than 50,000 elementary and junior high students in Wisconsin who participated in the classroom, school, city, and county competitions that led to Saturday's competition. Wow! Several hundred people from around the state drove to Madison to watch the event. Among those in the audience was the chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford, who is Egan's adoptive father. When asked how he felt about Dexter's victory, Wickford said he felt like the proudest dad on earth and added, adopting Dexter was the best thing I ever did. The Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee was held from May 28th to June 3rd. Young Buckaroo National Council Certificate of Service. Wow. Wow. Oh, I was trying to look at the thing here, but Certificate of Merit. Dexter Egan. Holy crap. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to click that. I was trying to turn the page. Oh my gosh. First vehicle. Oh my. Wow. That's pretty cool, actually. When he was bad, he was horrid. Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry. Your son Dexter. Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he has been caught attempting to destroy school property. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. Please contact us if you have any questions regarding this matter. What's this? Milwaukee. Bank employees at the Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank September 6 at 2:30 p.m. The man came into the bank with phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks. Milwaukee Police Sergeant Fred Leoto said bank employees noted the license plate and a description of the car, called police, and identified the young man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. The suspect has been identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butter Ridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford. He had 3 different sets of false ID matching the checks. At 18, the kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possession of false ID for purposes of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he would face a prison sentence of up to 20 years. As of last Friday, Egan was being held at the County Correctional Center at $50,000 bail, said a jail spokeswoman. Ezra Wickford could not be reached for a comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail. Wow. I'd rather see it burn. What? Ezra Black, attorney at law. Dear Ezra, I have changed your will according the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be unable to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I am currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. We'll notify you when these procedures are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism in the decisions you have made to protect your estate. Wow. My theory is that he was mad that his dad cut him out of the will, and now he's trying to find some sort of treasure that he had remembered his dad mentioning in the castle. On that note, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you're new and would like to see more content by myself. And if you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions for other things you'd like to see me play, be sure to drop that down in the comments as well. If you are doing any kind of online shopping for yourself, a friend, or a family member, be sure to check out David's Discounts Online. They have discounts for anything you can buy on Amazon. And if you are looking for some cheaper phones and phone accessories, be sure to check out Tit for Tat Chit Chat. And I will leave a link to both of those down in the description below. And until next time, guys, hope you all had fun, and I'll see you in the next episode.